Welcome everyone to the CMAguide.com. My name is Brian Kessler and I'm the author. I would like to talk to you today about Wiley CMAexcel. So Wiley CMAexcel it's a newer course to the market, but let me tell you, from 2014 to 2015 they have made some massive improvements to the review course that you definitely need to be aware of. So what they added were video lectures and unlimited course access until you pass. So Wiley CMAexcel is most known as the company behind CPAexcel, which helps you pass the CPA exam. So I've done extensive tests over CPAexcel, and it's honestly one of the best products in the market. Well, what they did was they took their CPAexcel model and then just converted it to the CMAexcel model. So now you've got video lectures, you have the same format, same analytics, same everything as their CPAexcel review course. So I know that it's going to be an effective review, one of the most effective review courses in 2015. So Wiley CMAexcel has 3 different product offerings. So the first one is the learning system, which includes the full textbooks, and then you also get the online test bank, which is all their multiple choice questions and essays. They also have the online intensive review, which is more just a quick refresher for anybody who has extensive knowledge of managerial accounting and just wants a quick refresh of a bunch of slides with all the important information on it. And then they also get the online test bank. No physical textbooks are included, so it's purely an online course. And then the third is their flagship course, which is their full CMA review course. So you get everything in the learning system and OIR and the online test bank, plus the lectures, plus 21 hours of video lectures, plus the unlimited access until you pass. And then you also get access to 2,000 plus multiple choice questions, 500 plus flashcards, unlimited practice exams, and then free software updates until you pass. So another feature that you'll get that gets included is the instructor mentoring. So basically this means that there's an CMA expert on standby for you. So if you ask a question, they'll get back to you within 24 hours. So just a little disclaimer, this review that I'm about to do, it does not cover the online test bank, which is where you'll do the majority of your multiple choice questions. That's in my online intensive review, video review. So if you want to check that out, there should be a link button that pops up on this video. So click that now if you want to check that out. But otherwise, let's take a look at the CMAexcel online software and check out the analytics, the video lectures, and so forth. So let's get started.
Okay, so let's take a look at the online software for Wiley CMAexcel. So once you've logged in, this is your homepage dashboard. It shows you your exam plan and then your course manager. So let's take a look at how you set up your own exam plan. So I've already set mine up, but what you can do is set the specific dates you want to start studying and then when you're going to actually sit for the exam for both parts. So once you've done that, then Wiley CMAexcel automatically sets up your study plan. So obviously we'll take part 1 first. So here is where each section, each topic is laid out for you. So you need to begin on September 24th, and I need to complete the first section of financial statements by September 26th. So let's check out what this looks like. Okay, so my assignment is highlighted. So this is where all the lectures and all the multiple choice questions are located. And then this is all the topics that are within this assignment. So for each particular section, you're going to have a lecture, an outline, and some exam questions that you'll complete. And then the majority of topics also have an additional deep dive video, which gives you additional information about this particular topic. There's also slides, which are taken directly from the videos, so you can print those out if need be. They also have some knowledge checks, which are true-false questions. There's also flashcards, which are electronic. And then the CPAexcel mentor discussions, it's a forum where you can go to ask various questions. So let's take a look at a lecture.
In 1 year. But more seriously, we have two key reasons why we record depreciation. Number one, in order to satisfy the matching principal, I'll depreciate 40% of that asset the first year. The second year, to this particular organization. There are 4 examples of off-balance sheet measurement is a key part of understanding the financial health of your organization. It's important to make sure that you understand.
Okay, so as you can see, it's a video lecture, classroom setting. The instructor speaks very clearly, very succinctly, and provides quality content in a short, bite-sized lecture. So what you can do is either follow along on the outline that they provide, or you can follow along in your textbook. And then the exam questions, you have 2 options. You can either do the study mode or launch an exam. So the study mode, you click on an answer and it'll tell you immediately if you're right or wrong. Launching the exam sets up a separate window, and it basically creates a real-life CMA exam setup. So you'll select an answer and it won't tell you until you've completed all the questions whether you're right or wrong. Let's take a look at the study mode. So here's our question, then I'll make a selection and it pops up bright yellow that I got it incorrect, and then it tells you why it's also incorrect, which is very good. And then once I select the correct one, it will tell me why I got it correct as well. And then you'll just move on. You can also tag questions and so forth. So then you'll go through and complete them all. And it records how much time you studied, when the last time you opened it, and so forth. Okay, so then the deep dive video, that's just more video from the same instructor. Slides, you can print these out. These are just to match up with the video. I don't think I'd personally use them, but they're there for your reference. Knowledge checks, these are, again, just multiple true-false questions. So same thing where it'll tell you whether you're right or wrong. And then the flashcards. So this is excellent feature of CMAexcel. So you are given a question and then you can flip it over and then move on. So it's very handy. You can use these on your computer or on your mobile and so forth. And then the CMAexcel mentor discussion. So this is where you can leave a new topic and somebody will get back to you with a response. Okay, so this is the dashboard with all the lecture materials and topics. So let's go back home. Okay, so once you've gotten through all of your assignments here and you're ready to start actually preparing to sit for the exam, you're going to want to go to part 1, and this will take you back to your dashboard. And then you can use the course test bank. So what this does is that it will allow you to select specific topics to take practice exams over. So based on all of the topics that you've gone through, as you've answered the questions, your results will be recorded. And based on how well you do on those homework questions, then you can kind of determine where you need to focus more on. So this will allow you to select an individual topic. So let's just select them all, and then you can limit the exam to 40 questions, up to 100 questions, or you can randomly shuffle them. So that's very good to do in the week right before your exam, just to do some random questions. Okay, so let's launch this in exam mode so you can get an idea of what CMAexcel has to offer here. Okay, so this window pops up, and this looks very similar to what you'll see on the actual CMA exam. And as you can see, you select your answer, and it won't tell you if you're right or wrong. So you're given a calculator, just like on the real exam, and you're also given a time value table. So these are all just numbers that are given to you. You can mark a question for review later. And then you can also click the review button to let you know which questions are still outstanding, and just to make sure that you haven't missed any. Okay, so then you'll come back, make your selection, and then click next, and then you'll answer all the questions and so forth. And then at the end, it will provide you with a grade and let you know which topics you struggled with more and so forth. Okay, so now in the final week of studying, or a couple weeks before then, you'll probably want to start doing an actual practice exam. So this will split up each section based on the percentages that are given on the real exam, and you'll also be given 2 scenario essays, just like on the real thing. Okay, so speaking of essays, there's an essay section as well. So they'll give you a brief lecture on how to prepare for essays, and then give you a sample of 13 essays that you can prepare on your own. Okay, and then we can launch this exam. Okay, so this is very similar to what you'll see on the real thing. Okay, so you'll read through the question and then leave your answer here, and then at the end of the exam, then you can read all the answers and kind of compare how close you think your format and your writing was compared to what CMAexcel believes is the answer. Okay, so at this point, I think that is everything that CMAexcel has to offer. Their course is so much improved over 2014 with the video lectures and everything just coming in one package. And I really think that this is a great option for anyone looking to take the CMA exam. So at this point, let's go over the pros and cons that I found with this course. So the cons that I found with the flagship CMAexcel Review Course were that it does take a bit of a learning curve to understand how the CMAexcel system works and all the features it has to offer. So by watching this video, using the CMAexcel tutorial videos, I think you'll be able to get a hang of it real fast, but at first it can be a little bit overwhelming. The second thing that I found is that the cost of the Wiley CMAexcel Review Course is fairly expensive compared to the other review courses in the industry. However, Wiley CMAexcel is the only course that offers unlimited access until you pass. So if you're worried that you won't be able to pass within a certain time frame, then it's probably worth spending the extra money, because this review course will stay up to date and it will always be available for you until you pass. There were countless pros that I found with the Wiley CMAexcel Review Course. So as I just mentioned, access until you pass. That comes with 2,000 plus multiple choice questions, comprehensive textbooks that include real world examples. So this will help you put the topics in perspective just to help you learn. It's also one of the only review courses that have printed flashcards. So this is a great way to focus on difficult concepts and be able to constantly be in a state of learning and reviewing at the same time. So the other unique feature of the Wiley CMAexcel course is the fact that they offer 21 hours of classroom video lectures, which is by far the best in the industry. So these are the pros that I found. So my overall suggestion would be that people who need an efficient review course to study for the CMA exam, Wiley CMAexcel is definitely one of the best courses out here. So between the text, the online lectures, and the online multiple choice test bank, you're constantly moving between lectures, reading, going through your flashcards, and then performing as many multiple choice questions as you can. So to me, this is the most effective way to study for the CMA exam, and I really think that Wiley CMAexcel for 2015 really hit that out of the park. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found this review useful. I'm constantly posting updated videos of new features that are coming out for CMA review courses, and also go to my website, cmaguide.com, and sign up for my newsletter. That way you can connect with me, receive free tips that you can't find on my blog, and a ton more. So thanks for watching.